Hi, I'm Mr. Mouse, and today we'll be looking at a Highfield Functional Skills qualification in Mathematics Level 2. Now this is a non-calculator paper. Things to remember. The exam is 40 minutes long. There are 17 points available. Remember to show all your working out. And don't panic. If you don't know an answer to a question, move on to the next question. Marks go towards both exams. A pass is between 32 and 38 marks. Question 1. Calculate 16 plus 6 squared times 4. Write the answers in the box below. Now this is about the order of operations. I am going to be making a video on this very soon, but for now that's not going to help you. So I'm just going to explain that we'll do the powers first, then the multiplication, then the addition. So the powers first. Let's just write this out. 16 plus 6 squared times 4 equals, so we do this one first, the powers first. 16 plus 6 times 6 is 36 times 4, and then we do the multiplication next. That's the order we do it in. Equals 16 times, well, let's just do this here, 36 times 4. 4 times 6, 2 6s are 12, 24. 3 4s are 12, 13, 14, 144, 144. That's meant to be a plus sign there, I do apologise. Let's scribble this out. Plus. Okay, so 16 plus 144. Let's just quickly add this up. 4, 10, 4, 5, 6. That's 160. So our answer is 160. Question 2. Calculate 15% of 390. So it's important that we know some percentage facts and how we can derive percentages from numbers. So if you know that 10% of 390, we just bounce that decimal point once to the right. I'll just show you. 390. There, we just bounce 10% of it, so 10% here. 10% has 1 0, so we just have to divide 390 by 10, which would mean just bouncing that decimal point from here to here, okay, once, because it's 1 0. So 10% equals 39. Now, to get 1%, we're going to bounce it again to the left another once more to here. So equals 3.9. So 3.9 times 5 would give us our 5%, wouldn't it? We've already got our 10%, and to make 15%, we need another 5%. 5 times 9, 45. 3 5 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and there's one decimal place here. Look, if you can see, 1 dp, and we add that on at the end. On there, so 19.5 equals 5%, so 5% equals 19.5. And we've got our 10%, which is 39, so we just add these together. 39 plus 19.5. I'll put these in as a placeholder there, 5 and 0 is 5, decimal point. 9 plus 9 is 18, carry the 1, 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 4, 58.5. So 15% of 39 is 58.5. Question 3. Calculate the median and mode of this set of data. Now the median is the number that's in the middle when we put them in order, from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. The median is the one in the middle. Now the mode is the one there is the most of. So let's just put them in order, from smallest to largest, and then we can clearly see what we're dealing with. So first of all, we have 4. Then we have a 5. Then we have a 9. I'll cross that off there. Then next is a 15. And another 15. We have 23. 24, 32, and 40. 40. Now to find the one in the middle, which will be the median, we're going to have to cross them out. Now to find the one in the middle, which is the median, we just go from each side, crossing one out each time. So cross that out, cross that out. Definitely make sure we've crossed it out there. Then cross this one out, cross this one out. Cross this one out, cross this one out, cross this one out, cross this one out. So 15 is the median. Now the mode is the one there is the most of. But as you can see, we have 2 15s, so that would be the mode. So the answer is the same for both there. The mode is 15 because there's more than one 15 there, and all the rest are only one of. And the median is 15 because the median is the one that's in the middle. Scenario A, media. Question 4. You work for Highfield Advertising and Promotions. You are sending out new promotional material to customers. 1/3 are leaflets, 2/5 are brochures, and the remaining are catalogues. What fraction of the promotional media materials are catalogues? Show your working out and write your answers in the box below. Well, it's to the right. So first of all, we've got some fractions there. We've got 1/3 and 2/5. So we need to find out how many catalogues there are as well. So what we need to do is add these fractions together, and then we can find out what remains to make a whole. Now to add fractions together, we have to make the denominators the same. So we have to find a number that would be in the 3 times table and the 5 times table and multiply the denominators respectively to get to that number. And then whatever we do to the denominators, we do to the numerators. Okay? That sounds very complex, but if I just show you, then you'll understand. So what would be in the 3 times table and the 5 times table? So if you count up in threes, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Now 15 is also in the 5 times table. So a lot of the time you'll notice that if you just multiply these denominators together, you're going to get that right answer as well. But if I just quickly show you, so 15 is in both these times tables. So we're going to multiply this 3. You have to get to 15, we have to multiply that by 5. Now whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. Times 5. Now we have to multiply that 5 by 3 to get 15 as well. Times 3, that's going to make it 15. And whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. We times that by 3. So this is what will be left. This is what we will get, equals 5 over 15. And we're going to add that to 6 over 15. Okay? So that would equal 11 over 15. Now to make a whole would be 15 over 15. So you take 11 off of 15 and we're going to get the fraction of catalogues. 15 minus 11 equals 4. So it will be 4 over 15. And we can't reduce that fraction anymore because there's an odd number at the denominator and an even number at the top there. So that's as small as this fraction can be. Question 5. You are looking to buy shares in Highfield Advertising and Promotions. Your manager tells you that you will receive 3% interest on the money you invest. The interest will be applied annually. The minimum investment time is 3 years. You decide to invest £950 for 3 years. Calculate the compound interest you will earn after 3 years. Show your working out and write the answer in the box below. Okay, so we've got 950 to start with. Now to find 1% of 950, we're just going to we're going to divide this by 100, which means, and there's 2 zeros on there, so we're going to bounce our decimal point twice to the left because of the 2 zeros. Bounce, bounce. So it will be £9.50. Okay, this is 1% for the first year. Okay, so we need to now multiply that by 3 times 3. 3 zeros are 0 to get 3%. 3 5's 15. 3 9's 18, 27, 28. £28.50 is our interest for year 1. Okay, so we have to add that on to our 950. So 950, let's just put year 1 there. 950 plus 28.5. So I'll put that there. 8, 5, 6, 7. That's what it will be after the first year. I'll put the 0.5 there. Okay, 978.5 for the first year. So now for year 2, we've got to find that 1% again. This is year 2. So we're going to find 1% of 978.5. And again, we're going to divide this by 100 to find our 1%, then times that by 3. So 978.5 divided by 100. Remember, we just bounce that decimal point twice to the left. Would be 9.785. Okay. Then we're going to times that by 3 times 3. 3 5's 15. 3 times 8, 16, 24, 25. 3 7, 21, 22, 23. 3 times 9 is 27, 28, 29. So the next year's interest is £29.355. And we're going to add that to our 978.5. 29.355. Add that. 5 there, 5 there, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. So now we've got £1,007.855. So now we're going to go for year 3. We'll put a year 3 here. We start off with 1007.855. divided by 100 equal, bounce that decimal point again twice to the left, 10.07855. Let me times that by 3. It's quite a long number to times by 3, but we'll do it. Times 3. 3 5s are 15. 15. 3 5s, 15 plus 1, 16. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1, 25. Carry the 2. 3 7s are 21. 22, 23. Okay, carry the 2. 3 zeros are 0 plus 2 is 2. 0.3 zeros is 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 30.23565. Now what's being asked is what is the compound interest that has been acquired on this £950. So that's this number here, added to this number here, added to this number here. So let's just add those up, and that will give us our total compound interest. So we'll start with the long number at the top, 30.23565 plus, put the plus sign there, and then the next one is 29.355. Let's put some zeros as a placeholder, and then lastly 28.5. I'll put some zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, just as placeholders. Okay, so 5 plus 0 plus 0, 6 plus 0 plus 0 is 6, 5 plus 5 plus 0 is 10, 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1, bring that decimal point down. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus the 1 is 18, plus 0, so it's 18. 3 plus 2 plus 2, that's 7 plus 1, 8. So 88.09065. And we're going to round that up here to our nearest 10p. So £88.10 compound interest. Scenario B, kennels. Question 6. You have recently rescued 2 dogs. The dogs need an outside kennel to share. You see a kennel for sale with the following floor space. It is recommended that each dog has a floor area of 15 meters squared. Is the kennel big enough for your dogs? Show your working out and write the answer in the box below. Okay, so first of all we need to divide this up into separate shapes to then calculate the area. If I just show you what we're going to do. Okay, so as you can see, I've split this up because when you have an area question which isn't a quadrilateral or is quite irregular, you've got to find rectangles in there so that you can calculate the areas of those and then total them together. And we've got one triangle there. Now, we know that the equation for a triangle is pretty much the same as the equation for a rectangle or a square, but we divide it by 2 to get the answer. First, let's look at these shapes that I've created and work out the area. So we'll call this shape 1, call this shape 2, and we'll call this triangle shape 3. So shape 1, to work out an area, we know it's the width times the length, width times length. And that would be the same for this one here, but this is a bit trickier because we've got to work out the length from here. Now, as you can see at the top here, it's 6 meters across here, and the total is 9 meters, so we can see that that would be 3 meters. So just got to watch out for those things. So this is 2 meters here, and this total is 4 meters, so we know that this length here, we need to find out this length, would be 2 meters, because we're going to take off this 2 meters here. So, first of all, let's work out shape area number 1. Area 1 would be 6 meters times 4 meters equals 6 times 4 is 24. 24 meters squared. So area of shape number 2 is 3 meters. Number 2 is 3 meters. It's a funny 3 there, don't worry about that. Times 2 meters. That's going to equal 6 meters squared. Now area of shape number 3 is going to be 2 meters times 3 meters, but divided by 2. That's going to equal 6. 2 3s are 6, but divided by 2 is going to be 3 meters squared. Then we just add these all together here. So 24 plus 6 is 30, plus 3 is 33 meters squared. So your answer is 33 meters squared. It is recommended that each dog has a floor area of 15 meters squared. So yes, there is plenty of room. We've got 3 meters squared spare, because 15 meters squared plus 15 meters squared is 30 meters squared, but our total is 33 meters squared. So the answer is 33 meters squared. You put yes there. Yes. Your friend Joanne volunteers at the kennels. There are 12 volunteers in total. Only 8 volunteers are needed per day, and they are chosen at random. The kennels are split into small dogs and large dogs. There are 25 small dogs and 11 large dogs. Volunteers who are working are allocated a dog at random to walk. On any given day, what is the probability of your friend Joanne working and being allocated a large dog? Give your answer as a fraction. Show your working out and write the answers in the box. So the probability of Joanne working, and I'm going to put in there brackets. I'm going to put Joe working as a fraction. There are 12 volunteers and only 8 volunteers are needed per day, so the probability is 8 over 12. 8. Now the probability of Joe, or the probability of picking out a large dog, how many dogs are there? 25 small dogs and 11 large dogs. We add those together. 25 plus 11 is 35, 36. So that would be our denominator. So probability of a large dog, so there are 36 in total, but only 11 of those are large dogs, so you've got 11 out of 36. Now the probability of Joanne, or Joe as we're calling her, working with a large dog, we would just multiply these two fractions together. Okay, so we just write this down. The probability of Joe plus large dog would be the fractions multiplied together, so that 8 over 12 times 11 over 36, which would equal, so 11 times 8 at the top there is 88, and 36 times 12 well, 10 times 36 would be 360. 360 plus 2 times 36. So we could just quickly jot these down together here. 36, 36. That's 12. 3 and 3 is 6 plus 1 is 72. Add this together to add this to the 360. So put the 2 here. 7 plus 6 is 13. 432. So that's what's going to be at the bottom, the denominator of this large fraction. 432. Now this fraction can't really be divided anymore. I mean, we could cut it in half. Could we cut this fraction in half maybe? So no, because of the 3, 15, 16, 16, so it could be 216 over 44. We could do that. So we could do, but we've got our answer. But we could cut this in half. We could 44 to 16. Can we reduce this anymore? So it could be 10822 or 54 1 over. I think that's as much as we're going to reduce that today, because we've got the correct answer. It hasn't asked us to reduce this fraction, so I think we'll reduce it to that. And that's the final question, question 7. Well done. I've been Mr. Maths. Please like and subscribe.